What a time for a cold. Our oldest was in the playoffs. My nose was stuffed, my chest was congested, and I was coughing.
No way he wasn't going. So I went to the store. There were a million brands of cold medicine, but only one Robitussin. Robitussin Liquid Gel's cold formulas. The pharmacist says they're really powerful, even for bad colds.
They were. I felt so much better. Because of Robitussin, I got to watch Terry make the play of the game.
Robitussin Liquid Gels. Discover Robitussin relief for your cold. Instead of making a car for the 5% of the public who can afford a $35,000 luxury sedan, we created the all-new Chevrolet Lumina for everybody. We asked thousands of people what they were looking for in a new mid-size sedan. Turns out what they wanted were the comfort and features you usually find in more expensive sedans. So we built them into the new Lumina. We just didn't charge extra for them. That's what makes the new Lumina a genuine Chevrolet.
Mad About You will be right back on NBC.
Tonight on an all-new Seinfeld, will Jerry flip over a gymnast?
I can balance myself in any position.
More all-new comedy NBC tonight.
One powerful gangster.
Did you think you could steal from me?
Whose vision created Las Vegas. Warren Beatty, Annette Bening, Bugsy, NBC Friday, 8/7 Central.
Extra, extra! The endorsements for Frank Lautenberg are rolling in. Lautenberg listens to New Jersey. Out front on cleaning up New Jersey's beaches.
He stopped ocean dumping.
A strong advocate of curbing guns.
A leader for the Brady Bill.
A strong supporter of the rights of women.
He helped double sentences for rape.
Showed considerable independence. The clear edge on experience and character.
Tuesday, Lautenberg.
A proven record.
What is this? This is totally cool. Whoa, man, you gotta check this out. Look at this thing. It's like an eclipse or something going on here. Wouldn't it be cool, like, if like, right now, there was this total eclipse? Oh, it's TV. Oh, there it is. Check that out.
Introducing the all-new 1995 Eclipse from Mitsubishi. The new thinking in automobiles.
Are you a redhead?
Mario Cuomo's desperate new TV ad is simply false. It's ridiculous. I'm pro-choice. My husband, George Pataki, is pro-choice. His running mate, Betsy McCoy, is pro-choice. In fact, 4 years ago, George won the fight to put a pro-choice plank in the state party platform, one of the first in the nation. Governor Cuomo will lose this election because his policies have failed. But if he keeps throwing mud, he'll lose his reputation as well.
Late breaking news in the South Carolina carjack case at 11.
It's Red Lobster's Lobster Fest, our once-a-year celebration.
It's a lobster party, a maintail celebration. Got rocktails on the fire. Ooh, this is your invitation. It's the grandest, it's the grandest lobster fest. Woo!
Now's your one chance to try new lobster appetizers and 7 of the most exciting lobster dinners ever, all specially priced.
It's the grandest, it's the grandest lobster fest.
Only at Red Lobster.
Looking good. Facing with your car is a great idea.
Yeah, especially when it's my new Grand Am.
Well, you couldn't take my car. It doesn't have analog brakes or an airbag.
Or 150 horsepower. Your car couldn't keep up with me.
Man, this engine is really smooth.
What?
I said you're really starting to move.
Hey, where are you?
This used to be a tough scrubbing job.
What a mess. Need help?
No thanks.
But now there's new Ultra Spick and Span. One tiny capful is all it takes to clean even tough dirt.
Really? I'll do that. All right.
Because it loosens dirt's grip on your floor more easily than most regular cleaners.
Sweetheart? I think we should go out to dinner tonight.
Good idea.
New Ultra Spick and Span. Dirt's wiped out. You're not.
You can make a house a home, fix it up like new, make the place our own, in all the ways that you do. You are the first place, we always try, 'cause just like us, you have so many sides, come see the many sides of seas.
Next, Blackout Thursday continues on Friends when Chandler's trapped with a supermodel.
Do you like to call somebody?
Yeah, about 300 guys I went to high school with.
All new NBC Next.
The Indiglo Nightlight from Timex. Now available for women.
Used to be one recipe for homemade taste in gravy. Make it from scratch. Pepperidge Farm gravy captures that homemade taste with natural juices and tender pieces of meat. It's made more like homemade to taste more like homemade.
Critics call it the most amazing film of the year. Audiences have made it the #1 movie in America. Last weekend, over 4 million people entered the Stargate. Have you? Stargate, rated PG-13, now playing.
Your sweet rolls are on the table. Pillsbury, you dig? But it looks like a little guy's gone and done something big.
Now Pillsbury Sweet Rolls have more of everything you love. So you can have a
Sweet good morning. More cinnamon, more creamy caramel. More sticky ooey gooey. It's the story they got to tell.
Pillsbury Sweet Rolls. Have yourself a...
It took Hollywood's real-life rebel Shannon Doherty
I'm a grown woman, and I know what I'm doing.
to bring to the screen an American original.
Tonight, all I want is your body.
Based on the scandalous true story that inspired Gone with the Wind.
He's a better man than you are.
Better in bed.
Shannon Doherty, A Burning Passion, NBC Monday.
1 banana or 2 bananas? 1 female orangutan or 2 female orangutans? 1 supreme pizza for $10.99 or 2 at Little Caesars for $9.98? He seems to prefer 2.
Why settle for 1 supreme pizza when you can get 2 at Little Caesars for just $9.98? Satisfaction guaranteed.
Pizza.
The jewelry store at JCPenney formally invites you to the $1 Million Jewelry Sale. We're dressed in our finest diamonds, adorned in glorious gemstones, and draped in 14-karat gold. And right now, we're offering the year's most dramatic savings when you purchase from our store or catalog. The $1 Million Jewelry Sale. It's not just a sensational sale. It's a spectacular occasion.
Hey, everybody knows an Elantra can help save you money. But when you look at all its safety features, you can see how the Elantra is designed to help save something infinitely more precious.
It's Monday Night Fever when Will and Carlton compete on Soul Train.
I'm gonna dance circles around you. I'm scared.
All new Fresh Prince NBC Monday.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow! Toy Mania, a great Kmart extra. Kmart's biggest toy sale ever is going on right now. Wow! I love it. Crazy.
Ho, ho, ho.
The amazing power of Theraflu. Now in a non-drowsy caplet. New non-drowsy Theraflu caplets. Amazing.
The spicy nature of what you are about to see may excite you. New Fiesta Soup from Campbell's Home Cookin'. A spicy mix of vibrant vegetables, rousing rice, and exotic beans. Get ready for the flavor.
And the 69-cent taco, 89-cent taco supreme, $1.09 7-layer burrito.
Check out the menu.
Hey, you cut your prices.
Taco Bell has slashed value menu prices to 49 cents, 79 cents, and 99 cents. You get the same great taste of seasoned beef, oven-roasted chicken, and real cheddar cheese at the best value prices in town.
Your change. Hey, change. Change is good.
Change is good. Next on an all-new Seinfeld, will Jerry flip over a gymnast?
I can balance myself in any position.
More all-new comedy, NBC next.
Saturday.
What have they done to me?
Daryl Hannah and Chevy Chase as the Invisible Man.
I want my molecules back.
The Invisible Man, Saturday at 8, 7 Central on NBC.
Me up in a moment.
NBC Tuesday, a full hour of wings. Star Trek's Jonathan Frakes wants Antonio's dream girl. Then it's the election night scandal that can be summed up in one word. Frasiergate.
Stupid, stupid, stupid.
When will I learn it hurts when I do that?
And Voice to Men serenades an all-new Laura Kent. Great comedy and music, NBC Tuesday.
I'm Sue Simmons. Where were you during the last New York blackout? All night on 4 New York, you've seen how funny an imaginary blackout could be. Tonight, News 4's Gabe Pressman takes a special look back at the blackout of '65. People were trapped everywhere. How did they cope? Gabe was there reporting the news by candlelight. Then in 1977, it happened again. Could the city that never sleeps have another blackout soon? If it happened today, what would you do? Blackout Thursday, tonight on News 4 New York at 11.
The New York Times calls him a responsible and constructive leader. The Daily News says he's pushed the state toward honest budgeting, and Newsday agrees. Newspapers across the state are backing Comptroller Carl McCall. And Herb London? The Buffalo News calls London a carping ideologue with too many radical axes to grind. The Times says London lacks the competence and stability for the job. Don't gamble with New York's finances. Retain Comptroller Carl McCall.
Who's picking up the new president?
Peterson.
What does he drive?
A Volkswagen Passat.
A Volkswagen. Is Peterson picking the president up in a Volkswagen?
Pull over.
With ABS, traction control, and a high-performance PR6 engine,
The office is straight ahead.
Oh, we could be a little late.
the new German-engineered Passat will change what you expect from a Volkswagen.
If you're tired, Miss Sullivan, I'll drive.
Lease the all-new Passat VR6 for just $299 per month for 24 months.
Startling development in the case of those carjack kids at 11.
You're watching NBC.
Time is the fire in which we burn.
Nothing you have seen.
It's a doorway that we call the Nexus.
Now we have a weapon of unlimited power.
I have the weapon.
Nothing you have imagined.
Why would he destroy a star? I have to stop him.
Can prepare you
All hands, brace for impact.
for the next generation of adventure. Star Trek Generations. Special preview Thursday, November 17th. Regular engagement starts Friday, November 18th.
When the music's over, so's the party. That's why Magnavox makes a great-sounding mini system that plays 7 CDs for over 8 hours of non-stop music. Hey, we make technology people want. Magnavox. Smart. Very smart.
In years to come, you'll be able to say that when Aurora was ready to go, so were you. See what happens when you demand better? Aurora by Oldsmobile.
Sunday at 7, 6 Central on NBC. The most anticipated television event of the year. Oh, Lord. We are the aliens. The 2-hour movie premiere, Earth 2. Then, the greatest Star Trek adventure of all.
I shall blow you out of the stars. Fire.
The final voyage of the Starship Enterprise. We surrender. The network premiere, Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, following Earth 2 at 7, 6 Central. A night of premieres, NBC Sunday.
Tonight on The Tonight Show, Jay's got a big welcome for Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Lyle Lovett, and Harry Shearer. Then on Late Night, Conan's got George Wendt and Ed Koch. NBC Night Shift tonight.
Right now, when you take the Eagle test drive, you can get an incredible deal, and here to tell you more about it, I guess they're supplying me with my own stunt double. Okay.
Hi, I'm Greg. Right now, you can lease an Eagle Vision with a powerful V6, cab-forward design, four-wheel disc brakes, and dual airbags at a great lease price. But hurry, deals like this won't last for long.
Cut. Look at this picture. The hair, it's frosted. I'm not frosted. Got to be lighter, sandy, something like that.
Walt Disney Pictures invites you to meet the new Santa Claus.
How do I look?
Tim Allen, in the funniest holiday movie ever. The Santa Claus, rated PG, starts November 11th.
Hi, Trish.
Todd's working here.
Don't remind me.
Can he make it all shift without Duracell batteries?
I made these special just for...
Guess not. The copper top tops them all.
Next, Blackout Thursday continues. Blackout. When the madman spins the blackout busted for looting.
You're sitting on my boa.
All new Madman, NBC Next.
Tonight on ER, two sisters face a family crisis, and a nurse must make a painful choice. ER returns with an all-new episode, NBC tonight.
Worried about wrinkles? Then use the cream found by a leading French consumer publication to be one of the most effective and least expensive. Yes, that's right. NIVEA VISAGE Anti-Wrinkle Cream was found to be among the most effective ways to fight wrinkles. How can so many French women be wrong? NIVEA VISAGE Anti-Wrinkle Cream.
Available at Rite Aid.
In the tradition of Stardust, an American legend gives his most romantic performance ever. The new recording, Willie Nelson, Healing Hands of Time.
When you read the New York Times, people think you like to read about economic embargoes and global warming, when in fact, a lot of our readers prefer to read about real estate.
I may be looking for a place on Pennsylvania Avenue.
The New York Times. Read what you like.
Maybe a big white house with pillars.
Late breaking news in the South Carolina carjack case at 11.
Ho, ho, ho.
Wow! Toy Mania, a great Kmart extra. Kmart's biggest toy sale ever is going on right now. Wow! I love it.
It's crazy. Ho, ho, ho.
Hundreds of natural forces may affect the survival of your business. And hundreds of companies may say they are as good as AT&T. But only AT&T guarantees that if your long-distance service ever goes down, it'll be back in minutes, not hours. Only our network gives every call a choice of up to 134 routes, so your calls get through, even when you can't.
Hi, I heard the phones were down out there.
Not mine.
AT&T, for the life of your business.
He peered down into the rugged landscape of Kellogg's low-fat granola and paused, almost afraid to disturb all those massive formations of flavor. But that's what he'd come for, to dig in, setting loose a whole avalanche of taste. Tumbling clumps of rolled oats, brown sugar, and raisins cast into rivers of milk, and great clumps of wheat and almonds dashed against cinnamon shores. Now this is a mountain of taste, he thought. Kellogg's low-fat granola. Get a taste of it.
Before we introduced the all-new Chevy Blazer, it was thoroughly tested. We're quite pleased with the results. After we introduced the all-new Chevy Blazer, it was thoroughly tested. We're quite pleased with the results.
It took Hollywood's real-life rebel Shannon Doherty
I'm a grown woman, and I know what I'm doing.
to bring to the screen an American original.
Tonight, all I want is your body.
Based on the scandalous true story that inspired Gone with the Wind.
He's a better man than you are.
Better in bed.
Shannon Doherty, A Burning Passion, NBC Monday.
But does your mom know that germs build up in an ordinary sponge with each use?
Really?
Only the new Ocello Stay Fresh sponge kills germs and odors in the sponge through hundreds of uses. You getting all this, Red? Red? Ocello, because germs don't belong in your sponge.
Introducing new Never Scratch soap pads from Scotch Brite. The first pads that never rust or splinter like steel wool. And on many delicate surfaces, even Teflon, never scratch. New Never Scratch, another Scotch Brite idea from 3M.
Fall is a season filled with color.
A perfect contrast.
Brilliant hues of yellow, orange, and red.
A magnificent blend.
And rich combinations of golds and browns.
A feast for the eyes.
But soon, sprinkles will turn to flurries of fresh white powder. So now, while the colors are at their peak, get a taste of autumn at Dunkin' Donuts.
Truly inspiring.
Character, integrity, and a vision for New York's future. Pretty rare in politics these days. That's why I've always admired and respected Mario Cuomo. Still, some say it's time for a change. That may sound good, but before you throw the baby out with the bathwater, you better be sure you're getting something better. Remember, you're electing the governor of the Empire State. Don't end up with just another politician. So go with experience, character, and integrity. And that's Mario Cuomo.
20th Century Fox presents the story of a child who wouldn't believe.
It's weird how he knows so much about toys and kids. What if we're wrong?
A mother who couldn't believe.
Believing in myths just makes you unhappy.
And the man who gave them something to believe in.
I'd like the court to see Mr. Kringle make the reindeer fly.
The only fly is on Christmas Eve. Miracle on 34th Street, rated PG. Radio City Music Hall premiere November 15th. Tickets available at the box office and Ticketmaster. Opens November 18th everywhere.
Are their lives in danger? On Eyewitness News at 5, testing soil in one community and the people who say the place they work in may be killing them. Also, Donald Trump says Mickey Rourke can never come back to the Plaza Hotel. And what you should never, ever, ever call Kathy Lee Gifford, plus Sam's weekend AccuWeather forecast at 5.
What's the taste of good times together? It's easy to recall.
Butterball turkeys are deep basted to taste tender, juicy, and delicious every time.
Eyes open wide, anticipation, served with pride by each generation.
And try Butterballs baked, smoked, or honey roasted turkey.
The best of all is Butterball.
Now there's a new Lever 2000 that makes skin feel even softer, smoother, even healthier. Touch it and see. Touch those velvety elbows, those silken knees. Touch those heels, those cheeks. Touch, not there please. New Lever 2000 has even more moisturizer than before, so it won't dry your skin like the leading deodorant soap. New Lever 2000, it's best for your skin and all your 2000 touchable parts.
Who is George Pataki? He tells us he's a moderate, but wins the top rating of Pat Robertson's Radical Coalition and the backing of the NRA. He says he represents change, but he's the hand-picked candidate of Al D'Amato and has his own checkered history of insider deals. He's flip-flopped on issues from choice to assault weapons, bobbing and weaving, ducking and dodging. Pataki for governor? It's a gamble New York just can't afford.
Guns threaten New Jersey. But Chuck Hytayan led the fight to overturn our assault weapons ban and to weaken our handgun laws. The chief of the state police said Hytayan's bill would gut our ability to trace handguns. In New Jersey, prisoners released early commit crime after crime. Chuck Hytayan talks tough on crime, but he voted to make parole easier for county convicts. More guns, easier parole. The real Hytayan crime record.
Mother's horrifying confession. She admits she killed her little boys. How could she, and why? Today at 5 on Eyewitness News, the complete story, live from a town shattered by grief. Plus, OJ's jurors, who are they? What are the rules they must live by? Also, hot model, new mom. How did Kathy Ireland get that body back in shape? How you can, too. Then, pills to lose weight. Dr. J. Adlersberg with important advice about side effects to watch out for. And one of fashion's most famous faces, a day in the life of Beverly Peel. Today at 5 at Eyewitness News, where the news comes first, right here on Channel 7.
Kmart's kids' clothes come with this great guarantee. I wish my kids did. It's called the Kid-Proof Policy, a Kmart extra. You're gonna love this. Kmart actually guarantees their kids' clothes. If you're not satisfied with how they hold up, wear, tear, whatever, Kmart will exchange them or give you a refund. I'm glad something's kid-proof around here.
Hey, you! This Christmas, Scott Calvin's getting into the spirit the only way he can.
Killed him.
Did not. By accident. On November 11th, get ready for the greatest holiday adventure of all.
You're the new Santa. What? You put on the suit, you're the big guy.
You put on a little weight.
Does this look like a little weight to you?
Walt Disney Pictures presents Tim Allen.
If we go straight on this road, do we hit I-94?
The Santa Claus. Rated PG.
Herbox Bullion presents Cooking Tips from Station 23.
To keep pasta from clumping, put a little oil in the water. And throw a little Herbox bouillon in. It'll flavor it very nicely. Because Herbox has the right mix of herbs. Adds flavor to just about anything. Stir fry, soups, vegetables. You can even make a nice dip with Herbox. Oh, one more tip. Never leave the stove on unattended.
What are you going to put Herbox in tonight?
As a boy, he shined shoes, worked on the docks, joined the wartime Navy. Now he's chairman of the Senate Finance Committee. This spring, the University of Rochester awarded him an honorary degree with this citation. Independent to the bone, he is the vigilant guardian of the nation's well-being. We call to honor Daniel Patrick Moynihan, teacher, politician, thinker, activist, pride of New York. The New York Times writes, he knows what he cares about, what is lasting and what is not. Moynihan, New York's Moynihan.
Mr. Clint Black.
Ernie Keebler?
Yes, sir. We heard how much you liked our Wheatables, so I brought you a box.
There they are! Come on!
Oh, my. The Wheatables.
Wheatables? Yeah!
Some crackers.
Catch the unbeatable Wheatables Country Tour. See stores for exciting offers.
From the acclaimed director of Fried Green Tomatoes comes the story of a brother.
Oh, no.
Afraid I'm going to have to lay claim to this here fort.
A sister.
This is our house. Don't you think we ought to fight for it?
And the father who was their hero.
All it takes is a split second to do something you regret the whole rest of your life.
Elijah Wood and Kevin Costner. The War, rated PG-13. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Lautenberg or Haitayan, the issues. Last year, Lautenberg was the #1 spender in the entire Senate. Haitayan was the author of the Whitman income tax cut. On crime, Lautenberg voted against the death penalty over 30 times. Haitayan fast-tracked Megan's law. Lautenberg's a liberal who's raised taxes by billions. Haitayan's a conservative who fight to change Washington. Lautenberg, he wants 18 years in Washington. Chuck Haitayan, a new senator for New Jersey.
A&S Super Saturdays starts with 50% savings from 9 a.m. to noon only. 50% off terrific selections. Silk jog suits, raincoats, suits, junior palmetto tops, Jacmel jewelry, shoes, handbags, sleepwear. 50% off men's suits, sport coats, dress shirts and ties, raincoats, Oshkosh overalls, white goose down comforters, quilt sets, comforter sets, Johnson Brothers. 50% off terrific selections. Saturday, 9 a.m. to noon only at A&S. And coming soon, A&S newest Nanuet. Terrific.
Join Pat and Vanna for a week of rip-roaring fun as the wheel gallops through the State Fair of Texas.
Watch Wheel Texas Week tonight at 7:30.
Crave the taste. Oh! Crave the good times. Hear the crunch. That crunch is calling you. So for French bread, pizza, nothing comes closer to us.
Stop blow dry or dry out. If your hair suffers from blow dry or dry out, get Neutrogena Heat Safe. Spray on Neutrogena Heat Safe before blow drying and stop blow dry or dry out. Neutrogena Heat Safe.
This weekend in transit to your town. Over 15 tractor-trailer loads of unclaimed freight. Living room groups from $148. Over $250 to choose from. Mattress sets, any size, from only $28 each. Over 100 bedroom suites from only $158. Choose from oak, cherry, mahogany finishes. Bunk beds, $78. Free layaway this weekend only at Nationwide Warehouse. Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Long Island, Manhattan, Newark, Lodi, and Asbury Park. Phone 1-800-451-7777.
Mario Cuomo says, you can't cut taxes like that. You can't cut spending like that. Let me tell you something, Mario. You're right. You can't, but I will.
All new arresting television, NBC Tonight. First, Cosby gets a nasty surprise.
Somebody's dead in my bed.
When he's set up for the murder.
I'm taking you in. I'm a victim here.
All new Cosby mysteries. Then they're on the run from justice. The cops can't find them, but they're still collecting their welfare checks. A Dateline investigation. And he broke into their house and killed them. The defense claims a bad childhood.
Justifiable homicide.
What will the jury say? All new Law and Order follows all new Cosby and Dateline. NBC Tonight.
In short, gentlemen, our capitalization plan has paid handsome dividends. Johnson here will fill you in on the details.
Thank you, JP. Let me begin by saying...
We've been acquired! By whom? The Omega Corporation?
No. Chuck, from the mail room.
Howdy, boys. Ms. Whitaker.
New York Lotto. Hey, you never know.
Coffee, Johnson.